Hello, I'm Wyatt Mitchison, and welcome to the CBU Sports Minute. To start, the women's soccer team swept New Mexico State last weekend, moving to 9-1-2 on the season, launching them into the top spot in the WAC. The Lancers look to extend their conference lead this week in Texas against UT Rio Grande. Kicking it over to the men's team, they're coming off a 2-game losing streak, dropping those games against GCU and UNLV. With the Lancers in 5th place in the WAC, they look to sweep the rest of their season, giving them a shot at the WAC regular season title. Pitching it over to baseball, they went 1-2 in their 3-game series against California Berkeley. The Lancers look to get back on track this weekend in their 4-game series against Tarleton State. Hitting it over to softball, the Lancers split their series against St. Mary's and lost 1 game and tied the other against Pacific last week. The Lancers start WAC play this weekend against Dixie State. Lobbing it up to basketball, the women's basketball undefeated run came to an end this Monday. After losing the WAC Player of the Year, Annie Alaita, due to injury, the Lancers fell to Rice in the WNIT. The Lancers finished their historic season 26-1. Diving over to water polo, the men's water polo team's NCAA run came to an end against UCLA this past Thursday. The Lancers put up 14 goals on the Bruins, the 3rd most scored on them this season. The Lancers' historical season sadly comes to an end. Finally, the stunt team is currently 9-0, dominating every team in their path. The Lancers look to continue their undefeated tear this weekend in the Jessup tournament. Well, that's all I have for you this time. But before I let this week's episode end, we here at Lancer Media Group want to offer our prayers and condolences to all of those affected in the tragedy that was the Atlanta and Boulder, Colorado shootings. Well, I'm Wyatt Mitchison, and I'll see you next week.